Top 10 Most Memorable Scenes of Extraordinary Attorney Woo. We are swooning over the worldwide popularity of Kim Yoon-bin's hit drama Extraordinary Attorney Woo, and loving our very own Woo to the young to the Woo. We have been a fan of the famous whale moments in every episode when attorney Woo Young-woo is able to find a clue to win the case. There are many moments where Park Yoon-bin has won our hearts with her top-notch portrayal of a person with autism spectrum disorder, but we want to highlight our most memorable top 10 scenes. The drama hits close to the reality, where it shows the cases the attorneys must take and the inside politics of firms where one can either be a friend or a foe. Attorney Woo is a breath of fresh air, showcasing what a young person with disabilities has to deal with and how the world looks at them. 1. Starting off with our favorite whale couple, we straight off fell in love with the moment when Jinho teaches Woo to think of revolving doors as if she is dancing the waltz because she didn't know how to use them. He steadily teaches her to get into a rhythm if she ever needs to use it, and practices with her, so she slowly gets the hang of it. 2. Our second most memorable favorite moment was Woo's first case when she tells the whole court that she is autistic, which requires great conviction, making her father proud, who is sitting in the court as it's his daughter's first case. Initially, we see Woo having anxiety and lack confidence as she feels pressured. She feels a sense of responsibility towards her first client, who is a motherly figure that once took care of her when she was a child. Hence, she feels liable for her. 3. You to the young to the Woo is the signature line and pose that has made the drama immensely famous. This first interaction with Woo's friend attracted a lot of attention as it was a cute symbolism of their friendship with one another, and we can sense a high level of comfort between these two. These two are each other's support systems. Seeing her friend rooting for Woo in every moment makes their friendship pure. 4. It is said that a child is like the mother in one trait or another. We see the depiction of this saying when CEO of Taesan Law Firm, who is also Woo's biological mother, has a habit of organizing things the same as her daughter, which is quite evident when we see both of them together for the first time on the screen. This marks our fourth most memorable scene of the lot. 5. The fifth scene is the moment of revelation when Woo finds out about the identity of her biological mother, who is times drumrolls times CEO Sumi of Taesan. A shocker, I know, right? The reason for abandonment was that her parents belonged to two different worlds, her mother being the daughter of the founder of Taesan while her father was poor. T wasn't ready to abandon her old life because of a child she didn't want, while her dad sacrificed his career for her. This scene is definitely the most heart-wrenching one as we travel back to the past, where the story of how Woo was left despicably by her own mother unfolds. 6. We are already in tears because of this moment, which has to be the most powerful scene in the entire series. It is when Woo, being the extraordinary person she is, directly confronts her mother and asks if she knows who she is. T is shocked to realize that she didn't recognize Woo as her daughter all along. Due to this reason, Woo rejects the offer of joining Taesan as she doesn't want to get hired in her mother's firm, who once abandoned her only to become independent of her father, who had loved her all along to the point that he left his lifelong dream of becoming an attorney only to care for Woo. She tackles the situation quite remarkably when she is asked by her mother if she resents her, to which she replies that she has always wanted to meet her once, and it was nice talking to her. Go attorney Woo. 7. Jinho, being sincerely in love with Woo, has defended her in many moments, but the moment when he defends her in front of her friends is one of the most sincere moments in the show, showing that he feels love for Woo and not sympathy. He gets mad enough to throw a punch at his friend who talks rudely of her. Honestly, that punch was well deserved by his friend, as he didn't have any right to criticize Jinho's feelings for Woo, which were genuine. He loved her wholeheartedly, which we are able to see throughout the drama. 8. The scene which we have been waiting for is when Woo confesses his feelings and seals it with a kiss, taking the lead herself. The whole scene is goofy yet lovable as Jinho teaches her how to do that, making it the official start of our very own whale couple. We have to point out that Jinho has loved Woo sincerely the whole time, as he took the first step to confess to Woo that he likes her while respecting her boundaries. 9. Jinho has protected Woo in all kinds of situations. Such a situation arises when she gets a panic attack while witnessing a car accident happen in front of her. This incident triggers Woo, warning Jinho that she is on the verge of a sensory overload, and he hurriedly rushes towards her as he knows that anxiety for autistic people can be reduced by putting pressure on the body during such a situation. He hugs her tightly to reassure her that someone other than her father is out there taking care of her amidst all the chaos. 10. Our last most memorable scene is definitely the interaction Woo has with her mother in the finale of the drama, where she confesses that T wasn't a good mother to her and advises to be one for her son. This hits home with COD, and she gets teary-eyed with Woo's words, realizing about her mistakes. Extraordinary Woo has been a roller coaster of emotions which our frail hearts couldn't handle at some point, and we cried along with the scene. We are squealing over Jinho as he has set up high standards for men. Attorney Woo, on the other hand, is such a sweetheart, intelligent, and a humble person who deserves the whole world, and she has her squad already helping her out. Every actor in the drama portrays extraordinary acting skills, as we wouldn't be able to feel the emotions if they hadn't. She uses Whale's philosophy to recreate situations in order to solve cases. We had a hard time picking our 10 most memorable moments, but we are curious to know your favorite ones. With Season 2 underway, we are wooing all the way.